Have you ever wondered what made the German military so effective in the early stages of World War II? The answer lies in a tactical approach known as Blitzkrieg, or lightning war. This strategy, characterized by quick, intense surprise attacks, was designed to incapacitate an enemy before they could effectively respond. The first key component of Blitzkrieg was speed and mobility. German forces, kitted out with fast tanks, motorized infantry and air support, could advance rapidly into enemy territory, bypassing heavily fortified defensive positions. This swift movement was a game-changer, disrupting traditional warfare tactics. Next came surprise and deception. Catching the enemy off guard was a quintessential aspect of Blitzkrieg. German forces often used unexpected routes of attack and misinformation, confounding enemy forces and leading them astray. Air superiority was another critical element. The German Luftwaffe, with their air raids, targeted communication lines, supply routes, and key infrastructure. This disrupted the enemy's ability to respond effectively. The Stuka dive bombers, known for their precision strikes, became a symbol of this air dominance. Blitzkrieg also employed combined arms tactics. This approach integrated various military branches, infantry, tanks, and air support, to work in harmony. Tanks were the tip of the spear, breaking through enemy lines, while infantry and air support provided cover and additional firepower. Deep penetration was a further defining characteristic of Blitzkrieg. Rather than focusing solely on the front lines, German forces aimed to penetrate deep into enemy territory. This prevented the opposing forces from regrouping and establishing a solid defense. Finally, encirclement was a key strategy. The objective was to surround and isolate enemy forces, cutting off their retreat and supply lines. This created pockets of surrounded enemy troops, who were then more easily defeated. So, to recap, Blitzkrieg was a tactical approach characterized by speed and mobility, surprise and deception, air superiority, combined arms tactics, deep penetration, and encirclement. It was a strategy that allowed Germany to conquer Poland in 1939 and achieve early victories in Western Europe. However, its effectiveness waned as the war progressed, with other nations adapting and developing counter-strategies. Remember, Blitzkrieg's success was contingent on a combination of factors, including terrain, weather, and the element of surprise, which were not always guaranteed. This was the power and the pitfall of Blitzkrieg, a military strategy that changed the face of warfare during the early stages of World War II.